Welcome to Pacesetter Class 8. Today we are going to study the second part of the first math, the square and a cube. The topic is the cubic number. We know that any number is repeatedly multiplied three times, it forms a cube. The example you are aware of this shape cube. If there is a side length and the width is a and height is a, then we are asked to form the volume or find the volume. Then what we do it? A into so it become the a cube. We call it is a cube. Understood? So if you multiply the 2 into 2 into 2 three times, you should understand the no power is given, no exponent is showing on the 2, it means it is hiding the 1. Correct? So it is going to form the 1 plus 1 plus 1, it is going to become the 2 to the power 3. We call it the cube. Correct? So the cube you understood how to find out. Then before that we will see the few examples of the cubes, like the 1 cube. The 1 cube is equal to 1. Correct? It's a 1 into 1 into the 1, it becomes the 1. Correct? The 2 cube we will see it is a 2 into 2 into 2, it becomes the 2 to the 4 to the 8. Correct? They say 3 cube. So it will be the same way, 3 times you multiply, it is going to become the 27. When it is the 4 cube, we know that 4 into 4 into 4, it is going to become the 64. The simultaneously the 5 cube is going to become 1 to equal to 216. Correct? And the 7 cube will be equal to, the 7 cube will be equal to 343. Correct? 343. The 8 cube will be equal to 512. Correct? 9 cube will be equal to, that is a 7 to 9, and the 10 cube will be equal to 1000. Correct? In that all the values you got it. What is the things you can get it? You can see that it's the ending with the 1, or it has got only one number. The 8 is only one number. This 27 is ending with 7. The 4, the 5, 3, the 2 and 9. These all numbers are there. We can see. These are the number by which it is ending. The properties number first. Cube of the every even number. So we have seen this number how it is behaving. Next we will see the properties. What is the properties number 1? The property number 1 says that the cube of every number, the cube of the every even number. Correct? The cube of the every even number, every even number, sorry, the cube of every even number will be even only. Correct? Even only. First, the second property, what is that? Second property says that the cube of every odd number will be odd only. Correct? So two rule we have seen, or the two properties we have seen. Correct? Third, the sum of the cube is equal to the square of the base of that number. Correct? The sum, the property third. The third you can see, what is that? The sum of the cube, sum of the cubes is equal to the square of the square of the sum of the bases, sum of the base number. Correct? So example I will give you. Example, how I can show it? Suppose if I have to find out 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square, then it is easy to find out what can be there. So you need to 1 plus 2 plus 3 and write the square, correct? So this will be equal to that. You can check it also. This become the 1 plus 4, this become the 1 cube. It is a 1 cube, sorry. 1 cube, 2 cube and 3 cube. So it becomes the 1 plus 8, 27. How much it becomes? It becomes 8, 9. So it becomes the 36. Can you see how much it becomes? 2, 3 plus 2, 5 or 1, 6. 6 square. That is equal to 36. Correct? This is the properties number 3. Correct? Now, next properties number the 4. What it says? The property number 4 says that the property number 4 says that the cube number ending with a cube number, the cube number ending with the cube number ending with number. What are the numbers are there? The number 1, 4, the 5, the 6 and 9 will be the will have the same ending number as a product. Will have the same ending number, same ending number as the product, as the product means what they say, they want to say that when you start, suppose if any number is ending with suppose the 216, the cube, we will say the cube number ending with the 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9 will have the same ending number as product of that. So suppose if you find that 1, 2 or 3, 6 cube is there, so the whatever the product you will get, that will be the same, correct? So the 6 will be added, correct? The ending with the 6, correct? That is that. Then we will see the fifth. What is the fifth? The cube number ending with the digit 8. The cube number ending with digit 8. In result, cube number ending with the digit 8. In result will end with what will be that? It will end with 2. End with the 2. So means it is a unit place, correct? Unit place. It will have the 2. If any number is ending with 8 and the power is 3, the result will be the result or the product whatever you get, that the end number or the unit place number will be the 2, correct? That will be the 2. We can see the 8 to the power 3 is equal to the 5 on 2, correct? The other example we can see 22 to the power 3 is a 22 to the power 3 will be equal to the 10648, correct? So we can see these are the examples of there. The next example is a 6. What is the 6th example? Cube number ending with the 3 digit cube number ending with digit 3 in the cube number ending with a digit 3 in the digit 7 and vice versa. If the cube number is ending with a 3, their result will end with 7, correct? And vice versa. Correct? Vice versa. Means if it is ending with a cube is ending with 7, then their result will end with a 3, correct? That become the vice versa. So you can see the example 13 square is equal to 2197, correct? And you can see if it is a 17 cube, then you get the number is a 4913, correct? When it is ending with a 7, you get the result which is ending with a 3, correct? So these all the numbers are there. Okay, the next we will see the few both terms. We must know it. What is that? The taxi number. In between the something has called the taxi. Now taxi cab number. What is the taxi cab number? The taxi cab number is a famous number, that is the 1729, correct? Which is equal to 1 square plus 1, that is a 1q. 1q plus the 12q, correct? The 12q. Or you can write the 9q plus 10q. What is that number? Why the taxi cab number is there? The Srinivasa Ramanujam was working with the G.H. Hardy. G.H. Hardy at the University of the Cambridge. The Hardy has come to visit the Ramanujam, who was admitted in the hospital. Then the Hardy has ridden a taxi cab whose number was 1729. So he has told this number, told that it is a very dull number. Then Mr. Ramanujam replied, no, Hardy, it is a very interesting number, because it is the smallest number that can be expressed as the sum of the two cubes. It is the smallest number which can be the smallest number with the sum of the smallest cube number, correct? So they have given the other two number also. He is told that was the 4104 and 13832, correct? This was all the taxi cab. Since the cab number was the 1729, so it has been name is given a taxi cab number, or sometimes Ramanujan Hardy number also it is said, correct? This is all about that. The world see, we will see the few more the important things are there. What is that? Perfect cube and the consecutive odd number. We will see the perfect cube. The perfect cube, we say the perfect cube, or we can say the cubes, perfect cubes and consecutive odd number, correct? Consecutive odd number, correct? Consecutive odd number. So we can see the 1 square. We can see the 1 square is equal to the 1, correct? We can see the 1 cube is equal to the 1, correct? We can see the 3 plus 5, the plus is equal to how much it is there? It become the 8, correct? That is equal to the 2 to the power the cube. Am I right? Now next we will see the 7 plus 9 plus 11. It becomes the power cube, correct? Next 15 plus 17 plus 19. So that is going to become 64, which is equal to the 4 to the power cube. So what we find it? We find that the first odd number is equal to the 1, correct? The 1 to the power cube is 1. When we take the 3 and the 5, that the 2, the consecutive, the odd number we add it, we are going to get the 8, which is the 2 to the power cube. When we add the next 3 odd number 7, 9, 11, it becomes the 27. That is the 3 cube, correct? When we add the 4 consecutive number after 11, that is the 13, 15, 17 and 19, it becomes 64, which is the 4 to the power cube, correct? So we have understood that this is the relation between the perfect cube and the consecutive, the odd number, correct? The next we will see something about the cube roots. Normally when we write something like this, correct? we say under root, correct? The its meaning is that something, suppose x is there, we understood that x has got the power of 1, understood, correct? Or we can write the other way of writing is like this, correct? Like this we can write, but in the cube, under the cube roots, this is the square root, this is called the square root, correct? Square the roots, correct? The another we are going to learn here is a cube root. In the cube root, it will be written like this. If it is the x is a one of the digit number, then it is written 3. Like that, it means the x has got the power of the 1 by 3. Correct? You understood? So that has to be written. These 3 must be there. Then only it will be the cube roots. Correct? It is the opposite of the cube. Correct? So suppose the 8 is the cube value, perfect cube, then the 2 will be this one. The example I will give you. Just like suppose, example I am giving, suppose the 2. If I write it the 8, so what we will write it 3 is equal to, we will write 2 into 2 into the 2. So that means it has got the power of 2 to the power 3. So we will write 2 to the power 3 to the power 1 by 3. So the power to the power is going to be multiplied. So it becomes 2 to the power 1, that is equal to the 2. Correct? This is the way we can find out the cube roots. Correct? So the when you find out the cube root of cube root of 500, the 500, do you think when you do it, the 3, the 500, how much is going to become? It will become 2 into the 2 into the 5 into the 5 into the 5. So what you find? You find that it is a cube root, that is a 2 square, and it is a 5 cube. So you can, if it is not the perfect one, correct? Because here what you will do it, you find that 5 to the power cube, this can be written like this, 2 to the power cube multiplied by this one to the 5 to the power, correct? So how much it becomes? It will be the 5, and this will be like that, correct? This will remain like that, correct? Because it's a 2 to the power 2 only, correct? Because of that it remains there, correct? Hence the 5 is the perfect. So 500, it happens why? Because 500 is not a perfect, the perfect cube, correct? Perfect cube. As you know, the perfect cube, the rule you know it. In the perfect cube, we should understand the first digit, whatever the number are there, that must be the cube, followed by the pair of the zeros. The pair of the zeros are there, but this 5 is not perfect cube. So the 500 is not a perfect cube. So the cube root cannot be the whole number. Correct? Got it? The next we will see the successive, the differences. What is the successive differences among them? Successive. That is a successive differences. Successive differences, correct? We see the successive, the differences. If we write some of the perfect, correct? The 1, the 4, 1, 8, then we'll see 1, 8, 9, then perfect. Okay, before going to the cube, first we will write the square. So we will write the first one, the 4, correct? 9 and the 16 and the 25. These are 20, the 5. These all are the perfect square, correct? Perfect square. So we are going to find out the relation among them, correct? Can we see the difference between the 1 and 4? Is a difference is a 3, correct? This one 4 and 9. You can see the difference is a 5, correct? And the 9 and 16. We find the difference is a 9, correct? This all we have seen In the this is called the level 1, correct? Level the 1. In the level 2, when you go it, again you do it, differentiate. So you find the 3 and the 5. You get the 2, correct? This you get the, again you get the 2, correct? Get the 2. This is the relation, the successive differences, we will get it. In the same way, we have seen the square. Now we will see about the next, we are going to see the cube. In the cube, we are taking the perfect cube. Just I have given the example perfect square first, so you should not get that confused. It's a 1. The next we will write the 8, correct? And the third is a the 27, correct? And the fourth is the 64 and the 25, 125. These all are the perfect cubes, correct? They all are the perfect cubes. Here we will find what is the difference between them. You find the 7 is a difference. Here how much difference is there? We find the 19 is a difference. Here how much difference is there? We find the 37 is a difference. How much difference is there? We find the difference is a 61, correct? Again, in the this become the level 1, correct? Level 1, level 1. In the level 2, when we do it, the 9 and the 7 and the 19. 7 and the 19, we get the difference of the 12, correct? 19 and 37, we are going to get the difference of 18, correct? Again, the from 37 and the 61. 37 and 61, we are going to get the difference of the 24, correct? The 24. This has become the level the 2, correct? Again, we will see the 12 and 80. How much difference is there? The difference is 6, correct? 6. Or here we get the difference is again you get the 6, correct? In the last level 3 we get all the equal differences, correct? In then here we find that in the level 2 we get all this one, correct? This is the how you are getting when you reduce the successful differences, correct? Then you can find like that. It is not of the much importance, but we should know also. The next is the pinch of the history. What is the pinch of the history? The pinch of the history says that the first perfect square and the cube was compiled by the Babylonian in the 1700 BC, correct? They were using the tablet, correct? Clay tablet to found this target, correct? The ancient India, it was used by the Varga. It was told the Varga and the Ghana, correct? The Ghana was told as a cube. In the ancient time, we were using the square for the work and Ghana for the cube, correct? The next, the Aryabhatta and the Brahmagupta also describe the square and the roots with the geometrical meaning. The roots, correct? In the math course, from the Sanskrit, the mula meaning is the origin of the base of the something, just like the plant, correct? Roots of the plant, correct? So the under root, this all the root what came from, just like a root of the plant. That is all about the speech of the history or something about the history which had been previously the used. Now we will see the figure it out. What is the figure it out in the how will you solve the question? Figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. Okay. Next, the figure it out. The first. What is the first? The question is find the cube root. Find the cube roots of the question is given 2, 7, the 000. Am I right? What you will do it? The 2, 7, 000. You will do the prime factorization. When you do the prime factorization of the 2, 7, the 30, correct? How much you are going to get? When you do it, how much we got? 2 1 ja 2, 2 3 ja 6, 2 5 ja 10, correct? Next you do it with the 2. So 2 6 ja 12, 2 6 are 12, 2 7 are 14, 2 5 are 10 and 0. Correct? Then do it again by the 2. So 2 3 are 6, 2 3 are 6, 2 7 are 14, 2 5 are 10. Correct? Now we will do with the we got the 3 3 7 5. So add it. So 7 plus 5. It become 12 plus 3 15 plus 3 18. Means it will be divisible by the 3. When you sum or the add all the numbers and if it is a multiple of 3, so you can divide with the 3. Correct? So 3 1 ja 3, 3 1 ja 3, 3 2 ja 6, 3 5 ja 15. 5 plus 2 7, 1 8 1 9. Again you can apply with the 3. Correct? So when you apply, you are going to get the 3 3 ja 9, 3 7 ja 21, 3 5 ja 15. Correct? Again you have 7 or 5. The 7 5 12 3 15. 3 1 ja 3, 3 2 ja 6 and 3 5 ja 15. Correct? Now it is not possible with the 3. So we will do with the 5. So it become the 25. So that is the 5 5 ja 25 and 5 1 ja 5. Correct? So you got it that much. So if we write what is that? The 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into the 3 into 5 into 5 into 5. When you write in the exponent form, it becomes the 2 to the power 3 into 3 to the power 3 into 5 to the power the 3. Correct? You got it? So you have to find out find the q roots. The q root means you have to write like this. The cube root of the 2700. What you are going to write? 2, 3 cube and the 5 cube. Correct? So you can write very well like this. 2 3 2 into 3 into the 5 to the power cube. So when you write, it becomes the 2 3 ja 6 5 ja 30. Am I right? So it will become 30 to the power 3, and when you remove this one under roots, it is going to be 1 3. So 33 into 1 3 cut जाएगा and you get the 30 to the power 1, which become the 30 answer. Correct? So this will become the answer for the question number 1. Correct? This is easy to solve it. If you have done properly in the square root, the same prime factorization method we are going to use here. Correct? The question number 2, the prime factorization. You have to find the prime factorization. The prime factorization. The prime factorization of 1 3 the 2 3. Correct? You can very well do the prime factorization of the 1 3 2 3. Correct? 1 3 the 2 3. Correct? The 1 3 the prime factorization. What will be the prime factorization? So this 1 3 2 3. As you know, it's a 3 plus 2 5 plus 3 8 plus 1 9. So you can do with the 3. 3 4 the 12, 3 4 the 12, 3 1 the. Correct? You can see 4 plus 4 plus 8 plus 1 9. So 3 1 ja 3, 3 4 ja 12, 3 7 ja correct. 7 plus 4 11 plus 1 12. Next it is multiple of the 3. So again we will try with the 3. So 3 4 ja 12, 3 9 ja 27. Correct? So you got it. The further you do with the 7. 7 7 ja the 49 and 7 1 ja. Correct? So the what is the prime factorization of the 1 3 2 3 is equal to the 3 into 3 into 3 into 7 into the 7. Correct? So you will add 3 to the power cube and to the 7 to the power square. Correct? This is all about the correct. So you have, they are asking how to make it, the prime factorization of this one. You find out, you have to make it the perfect cube. To make a perfect cube, to make a perfect cube. Correct? Question is asking, you have to make it the perfect cube. To make the perfect cube, what you need? You need to multiply both sides. The 1 3, the 2 3, 7. Understood? So 3 to the power 3 into 7 to the 2 into 7. So it becomes 3 to the power 3 into 7 to the power 3. Correct? So that has become, when you multiply it, it becomes how much? The 9261. The 9261 is a perfect square. Perfect square. Perfect, sorry, not a square. It is a perfect cube. Perfect cube. After multiplication, correct? This becomes your the answer. Understood? This is the answer of that. Correct? Now the we will see the next. The next, what is that? The next question is the third. Third, you can do it. Third question, there is nothing is there. You can do it. Correct? Third, you will do it. You will see the fourth. The estate way sheet of the third. Please do it. Third, question number 3. Please do. Please do of your own. Correct? You do it. It is a very simple question. The question number the 4. What is the question number 4? The one of the example 4, the 3. The question number 4, that is the third one. We will see. What is that? The number is given. That is a 1, 2, 6, 7. Correct? You make it the part. First part and this become the second part. Correct? The group 1. Correct? And the group the 2. This is the 167. Correct? The 167 you are making the group 1. So the up to 167. Correct? Number is 12,167. So you make the group in the group 2. In the group 2, what you will do? In the group 2, you are left with the 12. So put it the 12. Correct? In the group 2, correct? In the group 1, the unit digit, what is the unit digit? In group 1, the unit digit is, what is the unit digit is? Unit digit is, correct? Unit digit, so the unit digit of the cube root will be, so the unit digit of cube root, the cube root, the unit digit of the cube root of 1217 will be will be will be 3. Correct? So it will be the 3. Why it is 3? Because 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 3 to the power q is equal to 27, which is ending with the 7. Correct? And this is also ending with the 7. The next, what will be there in the group 2? What we find in group the 2? In the group 2, we find that the unit digit is unit digit. What is the unit digit? The group 2, we find that, just a minute, group 2. Okay, in the group 2, we find that the group 2 is a 12, and what we find that 12? Group 2 unity, no, just a minute, you see. In the group 2, in group 2, the group 2, the number is the 12. The 12, you can see that it is a 2 to the power q, which is greater than the 2 to the power q is lesser than the 12, and the is a the group, what we will say is say 3 to the power q, means what we want to say, this the 12 number is left in the group 2, which is a greater than the 2 to the power q and lesser than the 3 to the power q. Correct? We found it this one, the taking the lower side. So we will take it the lower side. We will take the lower side. Correct? We will take the lower side. Correct? Take the lower side. The 10 digit will be the 2. So the 10 digit will be the 2. The 10's digit will be the 2, because 2 is at the lower side. Correct? So what we can find out with this procedure? We can find, what we can find? 3, that is a cube root of 1 to 167 will be equal to, that is a, what is 23 to the power cube, which is equal to the 23, correct? So we got the 23. Understood? This is the way you can find out the answer, correct? This is the way you can solve the question by making it to the group 1 and the group 2, correct? If you want one more example, we can see. We can see the one more example. The one example we are taking, that example is a suppose we have the number is a 1, the number, given number. What is the given number? The given number is equal to, that is the 1331, correct? Here also you can divide into the two parts, correct? The group 1 will be equal to 331, correct? The group 1 will be the 331, where the unit digit is equal to 1. Am I right? Unit digit is 1, correct? Alright. So the Q of the 1 will be how much? That will be 1 only, correct? Correct. In the group 2, what is that? We have seen in this one, correct? In the group 2, we have only the number is a 1, correct? Number is a 1 in the group 2, correct? Which is equal to 1 to the power cube, correct? 1 to the, correct? So the tens place will be the will be, what will be the, will be 1 only, correct? The 10th place the digit will be the 1, correct? 10th place will be the 1, correct? So as per that, we can write is equal to, we can check also, the 1331 will be equal to the 3, correct? And that will be the 1 to the power cube, which is equal to the 1. This become the answer, correct? This is the 2 example I have given. The next we will see. The fourth, the 2 question we have seen. We will see the last question of your exercise, or the figure it out is the 5th. What is the 5th? The 5th, we will see. What is that 5th? The 5th is a given. What is that? The n1. What is that? The n1 plus q, correct? N1, n plus 1 q minus n is q is equal to 1 plus n plus 1 into 3n, correct? Into the 3n, correct? This you know it. This you should know it, correct? And the formula I am giving, this is one of the formula. The another formula I am giving, the n plus 1 square minus n square will be n plus the n plus 1, correct? So it becomes 2n plus 1, correct? This becomes the second formula, correct? So there are 2 formulas are there. On this formula you can solve the math, correct? Now we will see the math. The question number 1. The question is 67q the minus 66q. Can you see? It is a consecutive. It is a 67 and the 66 is there. So what is that? You can see n plus 1 minus nq. Correct? Means it is a 1 digit higher than that. So put it on the formula. When you put it, how much it becomes? When you put it, please put it on the formula. What is the formula? As per the formula, what is the n here? The n is a, what is n? You should know. The n is a lower. Here we find that here the n is equal to 6, correct? So the as per formula, how much will be there? So we know that n plus 1 q minus nq is equal to 1 plus the n plus 1 into 3n, correct? we'll put the value of the n, correct? So it becomes the 1 plus n plus 1, it is a 66 plus 1 into 3 into the 66, correct? So when you multiply it, you will get the values, correct? So it becomes is equal to 1 plus the 67 and into the 198, correct? This will become the answer. You multiply, you will get the answer, correct? 1 plus this you multiply and plus 1, correct? The second question will get the 43 square and the 42 square. This is applicable for the second square question. Here also we know that n is equal to the 42. The formula we know the n plus 1 square is minus n square is equal to n plus 1, that is equal to the 2n plus 1, correct? So we will put the value of that, the 2 into the 42 plus 1. So it becomes the 84 plus 1, it becomes the 85, correct? So this becomes the 85, correct? The 67, okay. So this you understood, the 43 cube minus 42 square, where the n is this one, and you are going to get the 85. This is the way, gentlemen, you should solve the all the figure it out. Thanks a lot for viewing this and thanks a lot for listening to me. Thanks. Please do subscribe, like and share to your friends also. Right, gentlemen? Thank you very much and good night and Jai Hind.